If we can do it, then you can do it too.
K-zoners, I love that. I love that you've got a name for them.
Sport is such a part of Australian culture. I think that swimming is really part of Australian culture. I think that most kids are made to swim at some point in their lives and dragged off to club nights and swimming training. And we arrived in Australia kind of in the middle of the golden era of swimming, and watching these absolute titans of the pool on your screen, I can just remember looking at them and thinking, I want to be like that when I grow up. Not only were they the best in the world at what they did, but they seemed to do it with such a strong sense of who they were, such Australian spirit about them. I can remember looking up to Liesl Jones, Libby Trickett, Susie O'Neill, just to name a few. And then, I mean, of course, Ian Thorpe and Grant Hackett as well have to be thrown in there.
For your current readers, they probably don't remember any of these people. They're a little bit before their time. It's been a huge privilege to have that history handed on to us. So I don't expect that anyone will really remember too much who Grant Hackett was or who Susie O'Neill was as they were competing, but they should definitely go back and have a look because they were very successful. And watching Grant Hackett lap people in the 1500, so do full 100 meters in front of someone in an Olympic final, that's what really inspired me to get into swimming, and that's something I really wanted to do. So the 2000 Olympics is probably a little bit before they were born, but it's good footage to go back and have a look at. It's very inspiring stuff.
I'd say go for it. This Olympic journey started with a dream for us and we just followed it. Life is complicated, but sometimes it's that simple. And we are just two regular, ordinary people. We were two regular, ordinary 7 and 9-year-olds when we decided that we wanted to go to the Olympics. And it sounds corny and cliche, but honestly, if we can do it, then you can do it too. There's nothing overly special about us.
Every journey starts with one step. It's the old saying of how do you walk to the end of the world, and it's one step at a time, just one step at a time. And from when we were very young, I decided I wanted to be an Olympian, but it wasn't a straight road and it wasn't a smooth trajectory to get there. And that's what we try and show in the book, is that while it may look very easy and glamorous and almost inevitable from the outside, there are so many times when we could have turned around and gone the other way, or decided not to do it, or given up on something that we really wanted to do because of hardships that got thrown up, or because we lost belief, or for any number of reasons. So that was a big part of why we wanted to write the book, is to show that it's not all smooth sailing all the time, and hopefully they can relate to that. Young girls, young boys doing sport, they know that it's not all smooth sailing. Just because you come to an obstacle doesn't mean that you can't get over it or find a way around it or dig a tunnel under it or whatever it is you need to do to get by. K-zoners, I love that. I love that you've got a name for them. All K-zoners, it's all the little things that you learn when you're young that put you in good stead, and not everyone pays attention to detail. So it's tiny, but just working on your streamline and your underwater butterfly kick. If you can streamline off a wall, properly streamline, that's one hand on top of the other, thumbs locked around the other hand. Make sure you're squeezing your ears in your streamline and doing 5 butterfly kicks off each wall. If you look at swim meets as people are younger, not everyone does that. It's honestly such a small thing. It doesn't actually take any energy. It just takes mental presence to do that. So just thinking about it every day in training, and then when it comes to race, it's automatic. Yeah, doing that sort of held me in good stead, paying attention to all the little details along the way.
It's streamlining. Like, honestly, it's so simple. And you see so many kids like with their arms wide away from their ears. So you really want to like squeeze your arm in close to your ears, and it honestly makes the biggest difference.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to check out more cool videos, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. K-Zone you later.